So yeah, we're going to be able to hopefully accomplish even more now here at Rhalgr's Reach here in Garabania. Even if it means having to kick a dancing whoever that is off of the war map. Because yeah, I guess someone has decided that while these people here in Garabania are going through tremendous strife and pain and suffering, this guy's decided it's the perfect time to break out into a dance. Don't ask me why, but he's just deciding to do that and be a jerk. But in any event, hey there Yami, good to see you this evening, glad to have you with us, and Miguel, you as well. So, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Aurora Autism for the evening session of Day 1 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. So, we're back here with our Warrior of Light, Corinne Loren, who is now going to help out the continuing operations within the action that is going on at Rhalgr's Reach. Last time for the stream, we had the opportunity to help out the people over in the town of Alagana, and then we proceeded to show off the level 60 Dragoon challenge for Stormblood, as well as unlock Red Mage and Samurai. So now we're going to go back to the main story because there are no other side challenges for us to do at this time. So, as that's concerned, we're going to be speaking with Alphanode, who is here with, of course, the members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Although, where are they? I thought they would have been here. Alphanode, where did they go? They were under your watch, not mine! What's going on? Whatever. He's got the main challenge, but we gotta do it. So, let's take on the level 61 challenge entitled Crossing the Volodina. Alphanode has been making himself useful to the Resistance. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, Corinne, I hear you've been keeping busy. That she has, and we thank her for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. It has nothing to do with the guy dancing on the table, right? Who is AFK, actually. As discussed, Minago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Volodina to General Alden personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castromorium before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I will wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Hrala and Ishtola will wish to remain here to support the conversions, but nevertheless we should go and ask them. Everyone's focused on the Stormblood. Their Yakurai. Yeah, Sally, it's something that you'll just have to deal with. Yeah, I wish that wasn't always the case, but in this instance, it is something that we have to deal with. Because, yeah, you can't even do roulettes unless you know a few people who are actually doing them. Which is unfortunate, because this is where the helping out everyone else kind of is really a good idea right now. Let's go over to the infirmary, and we'll give Ishtola and Krell a chatter. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen these two. It's all to miss. Well, we're telling you what we're gonna do. I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalfs. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight for Al Amigo, for my father, for Ida. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Belsar and Van Darnus were but the first to try. Though your further is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable and further complicated by the existence of Ilbild's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes. I'm still wholly committed to this cause, for it is ultimately the self-same cause I have served since I pledged to serve Master Louisoix and the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Infilia and that hasn't changed. I'd like to stay with the Stola for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, Corinne, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmond, the woman who slew Gaius van Pelsar and some half-dozen primals besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero, and heap great expectations upon your shoulders, but like you, every scion must decide for yourself. Like, why are we even choosing? Yeah. This isn't my fight, but I'll do what I must. Well, for me, it's as long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. Ever the adventurer, you live for these moments, do you not? Take care, Ishtola, Kral, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Lys, I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go or Monoga will leave without us. Might I persuade you to join us, Corinne? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Orion will seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure I can convince Monogo to wait a little longer. Well, if you really believe that's what's going to take. But in any event, we'll go ahead and see where Alpha Node is. He should be at the gates, and he is, or pretty close to it. Yeah, all the while you're listening to the Garlean National Anthem, masquerading as a rallying cry for the people of Al Amigo. Kind of insulting, don't you think? Yeah, here's Alpha Node. So you will be accompanying us. Full glad I am to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let us be off. And so now we have to warp over to Castrum Orion. Sadly no, Sectron. So we'll go ahead and warp to Castrum Orion. And make the jump over there. Only to know that we'll have to cross back over the river again. Yeah, it's a sad irony, isn't it? So let's reconvene with the general and the crew. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I am come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments of the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many young, motivated Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Volodina. Capture Volodina? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Volodina watched. Assess his defenses. Every fortress has a weakness and I would know this one's. If there's no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Terrapin? By all means, if that is all, let us be about it. Scott is trying to get my attention. So we'll conclude this challenge by speaking with Alisei. Conrad and the General of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. And so with that, we'll obtain 175,000 experience points, plus 589 gil, and our choice of earrings. So now things are going over to Pippin. Let's come around here to speak with him for the level 61 challenge entitled In Crimson It Began. Pippin is looking forward to the assault on Castellum Volodina. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond the East End, just north of Volodina. Now, I guess Sechin and Byakurai have got their success going as far as helping each other out. And send them some well wishes on their journey into Orem Vale. Because, yeah, you will not find many people who are willing to go to Orem Vale willingly. Yeah, I have gotten a bit far. But hey, Scala. So yeah, our destination is actually pretty far out. In fact, in this instance, I'll want to run down the river. Yeah, normally I would do otherwise, but in this instance, that's not the case. Yeah, for the other quest, it seems like you need to go around the north end of this giant rock face in order to get to where you need to go, but not this time. Yeah, I'm being pursued. Not only that, there's a storm brewing. Okay, so let's follow the path. Yeah, we gotta take it a long way around. Gotta take a really long way to get around. Okay. Are you sure you've had enough sleep, Skyla? Because I'm just worried about you. Because I will be streaming again tomorrow morning. Yeah, we're gonna make our way... Actually, I'd be willing to forego streaming tomorrow morning and help you out as far as getting back closer to where I am. I'd be willing to forego streaming tomorrow morning to help you out. Alright, Pippin. This ought to be close enough. Now it's settling for a long march. That said, it will be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. So, upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. So yeah, we want to go in. But yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen that disclaimer, but you'll see why as we get into this challenge. And this cutscene.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father.
But then...
Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that...
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's Rhalgr's reach.
People from Toronto really need to stop calling me. People from Toronto really need to stop calling me. But yeah, we got a problem here.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
And it's not just visually.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Absolutely. So yeah, there's bad things going on back at HQ. And you're about to see it for yourself. It's Team Skull. And their leader, Fordola.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
Yeah, you're gonna be hard-pressed to beat her. At least Method is taking down the skulls. And now we have a duel on our hands.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
And unfortunately, she shows why. Yeah, that came out of the corner of Lisa's eye.
Meffred!
And now Lisa's gonna try her luck.
Hells take you!
And then amidst all this, if you're watching this afternoon, these clothes might look familiar to you.
Well, well.
Yeah, it's the guy who runs things in Alamigo, and he's come to pay us a visit. Yeah, and as you can tell, obviously, it's not a diplomatic mission.
Stand aside, pilots. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Yeah, he's got 3 weapons all within that one holster.
Seven hells. It's him. It's Zenos.
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
Yeah, unfortunately, for Lise, his hits are too fast.
Spirited, and it's empty.
Doesn't need to cut her down, just knock her back. But then again, yeah, if Shola tries to make the save,
A magical barrier. Alas. It will not save you.
yeah, because now he's actually gonna try.
Yashola!
And now she's down too.
Hold the line, by Rhalgr! Hold the line!
Oh, you're not gonna get that chance, Conrad. And so while we've been running our asses off to get back to the Reach, yeah, those who can run away are. Crawl alongside them.
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
Oh, absolutely we are.
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
It's gonna be a long way for him. Because, yeah, he's holding a wounded Monago.
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
Yeah, because we have no
We
choice.
can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements. We may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Thanks, Kryl.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
And so we gotta run as fast as we possibly can to get back into Rhalgr's Reach, or what's left of it. And so once we load back in, it's pretty much straightforward. Try to find any Garlean soldiers you can and beat them. The war has been brought to right to us, and we have to stop these guys.
It's all over now!
Find any you can and get rid of them as quickly as possible, because they're going to try and focus their attention on the stragglers. And if one straggler dies, you have to start over. So burn through these guys as fast as you can. Alright. I want to get over here and help this straggler out. Thankfully, Pippin is joined in protecting them. Alright, so now we gotta go over this way. And there is a very specific order that you have to do this. Because of these Magitech Reapers that are gonna charge right in and immediately focus on the stragglers. So yeah, you gotta be fast and get these Reapers off the stragglers' tails. Thankfully, I'm standing in the right spot. Now this one I was not able to get to him fast enough the first time I attempted this, and I ended up having to start over. Thankfully, though, I've got the aggro pulled off. Everyone else that's on your team can take care of everyone else. Now we can join in on this fight. Alright, so that's taken care of. Then we gotta go over here now.
For the glory of the flames!
Yeah, now Pippin's really starting to get into it now. But yeah, we know where our focus has to be. Gotta go after anyone chasing the straggler. Yeah, all our attention has to be here. Alright, that one's down. I'm gonna jump in on this one because he's so close to being dead. Now we'll focus on this one. Yeah. You bring your own fire, I bring my own. As is the way of the Azure Dragoon. So yeah, they're telling us that everyone else is being held elsewhere. So let's continue the run-up. Yeah, now we can start going after Fordola, if we so desire. We're gonna help the party out by thinning the numbers out a little. Thank you for positioning that so in such a convenient spot. But yeah, you can tell these skulls are not gonna mess around with us. Alright, now the rest I can focus on Fordola. Because we have to weaken her to a certain point in order to stop this. The Warrior of Light, damn it. And that causes the fight to stop. Yeah, you dare cross with me? Ouch. Good job, Alpha Node. But at least we found Lise.
What took
And
you
a
so
wounded
long?
D'Stola.
Alphano, I need your help!
So yeah, they'll do what they must in order to save both Conrad and D'Stola.
My lord, the prisoners!
Yeah.
See to your men, Pylus.
Yeah, the big guy doesn't want to have Fordola continue this.
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Yeah. We're actually being asked to fight the big guy himself. at this early stage in the game. So, as you can pretty much imagine, you know what's going to happen, right? You fight the big boss early on in the game that you're going to fight at the end. And what do you think's going to happen? And also, as you can see, look what his experience level is. He's maxed out. And if you see the damage I'm causing, it's not really all that much. Because yeah, he can even do moves like that. And then, he'll do stuff like this.
Give me something to remember.
Yeah, if you've seen the... if you remember the battle against Ilberd, he has a similar move where he drops a whole bunch of swords on you, and you have to clear one away in order to give yourself a space to run to safety. And these things are going to keep dropping throughout the fight. Oh, you pulled a fast one on me, huh? Well, as long as I don't stand... Okay, they counted that for some reason. But yeah, he's not impressed by what I got. Oh, damn it. Oh. I'm not wanting to touch that. Yeah, I'm not wanting to touch that. Yeah, as you can see, even a critical hit won't even do 700 points of damage. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Yeah, over here, Zenos. And if you're wondering how long does this fight go...
Don't stop now.
It goes until you get to taking 10% of his HP off. In case you're wondering. So yeah, we can keep going until I get 10% off him. I think you have to endure to that long. I don't know if you can just let him kill you or not. But yeah, then he'll start doing this. So now you really have to put yourself in a situation where you're trying to save yourself. But yeah, this is gonna take a while. Sephiroth 2.0. Well, he's got the Sephiroth hair. I can't put that up against him. Can't argue that point all that much. Oh! Sephiroth 2.0. I'm not surprised, honestly. But Sephiroth only needed one sword. This guy has multiple weapons at his disposal. He brings the whole arsenal in one massive gauntlet. Oh, you cheap bastard. Yeah, I was gonna get hit by that. Then again, what else would I expect from this guy? No, it ends when I decide. And thankfully, the second wind saved me. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, I was able to get him down to 10% of his health before. With Mathia. But yeah, we can just keep going until it's just ended. So yeah, after barely scratching him, our Warrior of Light has been knocked down and is without her weapon. Uh-oh. Ow. He even broke his blade against my armor. Ravana already has multiple swords. Ravana already has multiple swords, Ichigo. Yeah, not even the Warrior of Light can take down someone like that. To be honest, I think it's the first ever time where the Warrior of Light actually loses like this.
7 hells.
Yeah, as much as he would love to draw swords, you saw what happened to me, right? Yeah, so what chance do you have?
Shall we give chase, General? Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded. Aye, sir.
And so away they go. And I'm left on my knees.
You all right, lass?
The pained look in her face says it all. Well enough, next time he'll pay.
Aye, I do not doubt it.
But yeah, there are a lot of dead people around. Team Skull has its way with us, and so does the Viceroy. So meanwhile, we're still trying to save Ashtola and Conrad.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Don't worry, it's going to be all right.
Yeah, she has a raise spell.
Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Okay, okay. I mean, you could have asked Lise, too. She was already down on her knees, and right next to her, you could have reached out. She could have reached out and done the same thing.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Yeah, now you ask for her help.
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Of course. Yeah, I was already told about that there, Son of Zero. It's been a long time since we've had you come and pay us a visit. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Well, I would say that under normal circumstances, but obviously we just had to endure a massacre. General, you did well, Corinne. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. And so, we must begrudgingly take 175,000 experience points and 2,200 gil. And still have to listen to the Garlean National Anthem.